Hi everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of Movie Talk. And this week's movie is Bolt. When TV action hero Bolt gets separated from his beloved owner Penny and accidentally shipped to New York, he makes a long journey back to Hollywood, California, accompanied by his two new friends, Mittens the cat and Rhino the hamster. During this time, Bolt learns many things about himself while coming to terms with the fact that everything he thought he knew was not real. Okay, things I liked about this movie. Or highlights of this movie, excuse me. This movie was made back in 2018, so it's 10 years old, and it is a computer animated comedy adventure film. And it tells the story of a dog named Bolt who believes that he is a real superhero and travels across the country to get back to the girl he loves. Now, things I loved about this movie. First off, I absolutely loved the story. This was a very amazing story. It was kind of a finding yourself movie to a degree. They kind of used the dog to portray this as Bolt, and this isn't a big spoiler, finds himself on this journey, but we'll get to that when I get to that point in time. But one of the things I loved about this movie is that when it opens, if you hadn't seen the trailers, it leads you to believe that it's going to be one thing and it turns out to be another. Like, I saw this movie with my mom when it came out, and she hadn't seen the trailers for it. I did, so when it opened up, I knew what was going on. But she hadn't seen the trailers, so when the movie opens and Bolt is doing all of this stuff, he's shooting lasers from his eyes, he's running at supersonic speed, he is running headlong into cars, causing them to flip over, holding them over bridges, has a supersonic bark, and everything. It gives you the impression, because it jumps right into that this is what it's going to be about. It's going to be about this superhero dog protecting this little girl. And then you get into the whole aspect where you realize, oh, this is a TV show. Everything the dog was doing was not real. But it opens in a way that it kind of psychs you out, particularly if you hadn't seen the trailers or anything for the movie. But it's neat because then when you get to the point where they're filming the next episode, you see how they actually do it. So it's kind of like a little behind the scenes look at how they do superhero films for TV and whatnot in Hollywood and on the other things, which is kind of neat as well. Secondly, I liked the ending. This ending was extremely cute and extremely adorable and so Disney. As Disney did create this movie. It was a Disney Pixar movie. And it's really just the cutest thing. And then while they're playing the song, I Thought I Lost You, they have like all this flat screen animation going on with the credits and everything, which is very adorable and whatnot. And on the DVD, there's a little mini movie starring Rhino, which is kind of adorable as well. And again, leaning back to the storyline, I liked that you had these three animal characters. You had Bolt, you had Mittens, and you had Rhino. And Rhino's believes from beginning to end that everything he saw on Bolt was real. He was completely convinced that Bolt was an actual superhero, that he was able to do all the things he did. And Bolt believed that too until he realized that it wasn't. And Mittens knew from the start, and these are not spoilers, Mittens knew from the start, once Rhino mentions the magic box, which is, of course, television, she realized what was going on, why Bolt believed he could do all this stuff. And so she actually started piecing things together. So she was, and she was the one that actually led to the whole revelation of Bolt's journey and everything. Lastly, I loved the journey that Bolt took. There were actually two journeys going on. There was his journey to get from New York back to Hollywood and Penny, and then there was also this journey of self-discovery that he went on. When he discovers that everything he thought was not true, he goes on this journey to discover what it's like to be an actual dog. And it's not a spoiler, but there is that journey. I like to think of it as a self-discovery journey, which was very cute and really, I'm trying to think of the words here, really inspiring, I guess is the best way to say it. I mean, everyone at some point in time, whether we realize it or not, goes on a journey of self-discovery. It's just natural. I mean, a lot of times it's after high school and we get into college and we try out all these different classes to figure out what we want to do and whatnot. And that's our journey of self-discovery. Sometimes some people go on actual journeys and discover things about themselves. That's the thing about journeys of self-discovery. They don't necessarily have to be an actual journey. They can be a spiritual journey. They can be a journey in a classroom. They can be a journey with family. It can be anything. But what they all have in common is that we've learned something about ourselves. And that's what Bolt did on his. He learned about himself, and he also learned something else, and that is that you don't have to have superpowers to be a superhero, which is kind of the underlining message in the movie as well. Whether or not Disney and Pixar intended for that to come out, it is kind of a takeaway of the movie, and I don't want to give away any spoilers, so I'm not going to get into too much detail on that. Okay, cast. Okay, this movie had a very great cast of vocal actors, and I really only did the 3 main animals and then the people we see on a regular basis. So Bolt was voiced by John Travolta, and Penny was voiced by Miley Cyrus, while young Penny at the beginning of the movie was voiced by Chloe Grace Moretz, I believe is how you say her last name. And if I mispronounce anybody's name actor-wise or character-wise, I apologize. Middens was voiced by Susan Essman, while Rhino was voiced by Mark Walton. Penny's mom was voiced by Gray DeLise. Penny's agent was voiced by Greg Gurman. And Mindy, who was from the network, was voiced by Cara Wilgren, I believe is how you say her last name. Okay, question of the week. Which of the 3 animals, and by 3 animals I mean Bolt, Middens, and Rhino, was your favorite? Now, there were some pigeons that were in this movie as well. They are not given names, but if you like the pigeons in the movie as well, I will accept that. I will also accept the 2 other cats that were in the movie or in the TV show with Bolt as well. But the 3 main ones I am actually looking for are actually Bolt, Middens, and Rhino, as those are the 3 that we are with the majority of the time. But as I stated, if you liked one of the 2 cats that were in the Bolt TV show or any of the pigeons, that's a fine answer too. I will accept those as well. So please leave your answers in the comment section. Also, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do love to read those. And please like and share this video if you are watching it on Facebook, and like and subscribe if you are watching it on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, and DeviantArt. I do have my name for those 4 sites, right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respective artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other movie talk videos. My movie talk special edition videos and my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, one thing or two things I'd like to touch on. First off, my movie talk videos on Van Helsing, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters and Spooky Buddies, and my movie talk birthday special edition on The Lion King are exclusively on my Facebook page as of the posting of this video. Now, I will be doing re-uploads for these 4 videos. However, they will not be posted until October. Reason being, Van Helsing and Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters are Halloween-esque movies, while Spooky Buddies is a Halloween movie. So, to me, it really only makes sense to do the re-uploads in October, which is when Halloween is. So, those 3 videos will be up more than likely the first week of October. Now, as for The Lion King, it is a birthday special edition video. So, again, it only makes sense to me to do the re-upload of that video on my actual birthday, which is in October. So, please be patient. I will get the re-uploads to YouTube. It just won't be for a little while for the reasons I gave. Until then, if you'd like to check out those 4 movie talk videos, you can feel free to go to my Facebook page. I will have the link in the description section. Also, there will be dual postings for 3 of my TV talk videos. My TV talk videos on Star Wars, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and DreamWorks Dragons will be posted both to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. All my other TV talk videos will be posted exclusively to my Facebook page at this point in time. If you'd like to check out any of those videos or the backlogged videos of Star Wars, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and or DreamWorks Dragons, you can feel free to check them out on my Facebook page. Again, the link will be in the description section. And just to make it a little easier on you guys, here is a list of all the TV shows I've either done TV talk videos on or am currently doing TV talk videos on. As always, thank you for watching and have a very nice day.